Booyah! What up, yo? Welcome to episode 6 of Reviewedly Interrupted. With me, your host, Pootie Tang, and my lovely assistant, Pootie Tang. Whatever. All right. This week, I'm actually a big fan of this quadrilogy. It's not just a trilogy. There's a fourth one. You're goddamn right. Of Night of the Seagulls. Yeah, the Blind Dead quadrilogy. It's just fucking great. I really, really like them. The first two, so top notch. Like, especially the second one. It gets so fucking claustrophobic because it really kind of drags out those scenes where the blind dead are moving slowly and creeping up and the people are just like trapped and it's just slow and it's tension and everything. But yeah, the whole quadrilogy is really fun. The third one, of course, it veers off. If you're familiar with the series, the third one is the Ghost Galleon, where it's the evil, blind, dead Templars fucking ship and shit. And this one takes place in a small little community that's by the ocean, and it's away from, like, you know, where the original two kind of like were around the same fucking area and shit. But yeah, Amando de Ossorio. Unfortunately, now this is, like you see, it says the Blind Dead collection. There is a collection, like a box set collection of these bitches that it has all four of the movies plus some, like, a bonus disc and shit, and it's in like a coffin shape. I really, really fucking want that shit, but it's like, it's out of print a lot. And then when it is in print, it's like, sometimes it's kind of pricey, and it's like, if it catches me at a moment where I'm just like, don't have the cash, then it ain't happening. But it's like, then when it seems when I do have cash, I fucking forget about it. But it's one of those things that it's like, it's always there, and it's going to end up happening at some point. But yeah, this one I bought like completely separately. Same thing with the third one. The first two I got on like a dual-sided DVD, which I hate when they did that shit, of the first two. And like, yeah, I'm going to watch this motherfucker. You know, it's the final chilling chapter in the Blind Dead series. How do I know that? Because it says it right here on the back. I can read. I'm not just another pretty face. I'm also a little bit enough of a brain. I mean, I've managed to survive this long. I don't know if that's just like pure dumb luck, survival instinct, or brains, or a combination of all three. Like, all three of them got together and fucked, and it was like my version of This Is Your Life. But yeah, all right. I'm gonna watch this motherfucker. Oh yeah, I gotta mention that. Blue Underground. If you know, you know. Straight up. Blue Underground, throw some shit out there. It's kind of like all over the place. You know, grindhousey shit, like, for real. You know, it's like good stuff, and like I have quite a, not a super ton of Blue Underground shit, but I've got a little collection of different Blue Underground stuff, and they come out with some good stuff. I really dig the shit they do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch this motherfucker for, you know, like the 5th, 6th time. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk about it. And yeah, I mean, that seems to kind of be the formula. I mean, you know what's going to happen. You don't know what I'm going to say exactly, but you get the gist, and you know. It's like, oh, yeah, now he's going to go watch it, and then he's going to talk about it. We get it. And I'll see you in a little bit, and I'll talk about this bitch. So yeah, Amando de Ossorio's Night of the Seagulls, Part 4 and the final chapter of the Blind Dead Templar quadrilogy. All right, see you in a bit, bitches. Well. Ah, fuck yeah. I really fucking love these Blind Dead movies. And this one is really fucking solid. It's like, it kind of gets back on the same vibe as part one and part two. You know, it's like the Ghost Galleon kind of had a different vibe and look to it. I don't know. It's like I kind of got a kick out of it because the Ghost Galleon almost seemed like Scooby Doo-ish in a way, and it was like it was kind of it was kind of quirky in a way. I don't know how to explain it. And Night of the Seagulls gets back on like the creep and shit, and there's just so much shit about it that just makes them unique. It's like, okay, it's a fucking zombie movie, duh, all right, but it's like they're not mindless zombies. Now, I wouldn't say it's intelligent. I'd say it's like this completely focused evil purpose of just their bullshit that they carry on after they die. But it's like this totally unique type of zombie scenario, you know. And I think that's pretty fucking cool. And then just the sound, like not like the music, yes, because the music is just fucking classic, but also just the sound, you know, the echo, just a lot of echo, and it just creates this fucking weird, surreal fucking vibe. And it's like, especially when they're riding their horses and shit, and it's like every time they're riding their horses, slow-mo. And it's like just weird how it looks. It looks very surreal and dreamlike, and it's pretty fucking tight. And I like how that carries through all the movies and everything. And like also how slow they are. They are so fucking slow. They're like really super slow, but it's just so tension filled because those motherfuckers are just like, it's like agonizingly slow. And they got them skinny little hands, dude. That shit cracks me up. It's like that part of the costume really cracks me up. Those skinny little hands, just always reaching, always stiff. Fingers don't even bend. Just coming for you. It's a fucking great. And I love the look of the zombies. You know, you can tell their masks and everything. You know, they didn't go like super crazy, but just the look. They look decrepit as shit. You know, and yeah, it's like Night of the Seagulls is another fucking like just classic entry in this series because it really just has that tension and everything. And I don't know, I really like it. Nothing's quite like these movies, you know. And yeah, these films are kind of like zombie heat-seeking moisture missiles straight into the vagina of my horror-loving heart. To sum it up, there's like right now just a gangbang of horror love for these movies in my chest right now. Just blind dead bukkake. That's what's happening. Don't Google that. Don't Google that. You don't want to Google that. Okay. But yeah, dude, I just really love these fucking movies. It's just great. There's the look and the feel. Like I said, the sound, how everything fucking plays is just fucking, oh, it's great. And I thought it was kind of like, I don't really understand why they added the one goofy character in there. The one guy that the town was just like, they fucking hated that dude. I mean, seriously, dude. At one point, they're like chasing him. They're like, dude, we're going to beat the shit out of you with these big fucking sticks. It's like, they really hated that dude. Like, I don't really understand his character, but I guess it just added another element. It's like, fuck it, why not? You know? Kind of goofy. And, yeah, it's like, I definitely recommend the shit out of them. And like, you know, Blue Underground. You know, they got all the Blind Dead movies and a bunch of other shit. You know, if you're into like old exploitation, sexploitation, you want like Italian horror, you want like fucking just all kinds of different shit, grindhousey shit, just like Blue Underground, they can hook you up with some good shit. They got some good editions of shit too. And it's like in the link, I put the link, the Amazon link for the Blu-ray. I know. I'm sitting here holding a DVD copy like some kind of fucking chump. It's like, why don't I have this in HD? I just don't have it in HD yet. Okay? Call. I'm working on it. I'm just happy to be able to have a copy right now and watch it. And I think everybody should watch it. And I think you should watch all 4 of the movies. Tombs of the Blind Dead, Return of the Blind Dead, a.k.a. Return of the Evil Dead. It's kind of like a couple different names. Then the Ghost Galleon, and then the 4th installment, Night of the Seagulls, which is fucking top notch. I mean, what else can I say about it? There's got to be something about it. It's like I love the classic story too. It's like, well, we got like these are like some really evil, bad shitheads, and so if we like offer up sacrifices, then they'll pretty much chill out on the rest of us. So we're gonna like kind of punk bitch out a little bit and just like we're like, hey, you're kind of a bitch, so you can go get chained to the rock this night. So it's like it's kind of funny. it's a it's a it's a plot I've seen in some other movies, just like the old school like satanic cult like fucking movies from like the 70s and 80s and shit like that. It's always got to be some kind of sacrifice to something, and yeah, and like there's something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, like the big stone statue of the frog thing. Now I've read a lot of like H.P. Lovecraft, and I've like read a lot of just different Cthulhu mythos type stories by different fucking writers and shit from back in the day. Ramsey Campbell, August Derleth, fucking just like a lot of motherfuckers. Even Brian Lumley did a little bit, like way back in the day. There was one specific one I was thinking of. I was trying to think of, maybe I was thinking of Ramsey Campbell. I don't fucking know. But there was a lot of writers back then. Definitely Robert E. Howard also, yes. Robert E. motherfucking Howard. Conan wrote some mythos. Yes. And that little fucking frog dude, I swear that little like stone idol fucking ancient shithead god dealio was in some shit. I'm pretty sure of it. And I want to say like H.P. Lovecraft, at least one or two stories maybe, and Robert E. Howard the same or some shit. So I think there was a little bit of like a subtle mythos in there. And it's like, why the fuck not? I'm not sure. I would try to find out, but the extras are only a theatrical trailer and a poster and still gallery. And I'm pretty sure those are not going to open my eyes much to that. But maybe later on down the road when I get the Blu-ray copy, I can find that out. But yeah, if you want to watch a zombie movie that's like different, and it's like this isn't Italian, it's like Spanish, fucking straight up Spain and shit. So it's like definitely got a European vibe, but a different kind of European vibe. Like you watch a lot of Italian horror, like the Italian vibe, kind of how they do things. I wouldn't really say it's formulaic, but it's definitely like an Italian type vibe, a very Italian vibe. And this one has that European vibe, but just different. You can tell it's different enough where you're like, oh, okay, yeah. And you want to watch a different kind of zombie movie and you haven't seen these motherfuckers, go watch them. I don't know if they're streaming anywhere. I don't know. Go fucking Google it. I don't know. Is that what the kids are doing these days? Googling things? Just Google it. And I do have a link to the movie on YouTube. I'm not sure. Like I said, copyright laws. I don't know like who can actually post what on YouTube. So I put the link there. You can check it out. If it works, cool. If not, I don't know. Like maybe Tubi or some places playing it, or just fucking buy a copy because it's pretty good. So yeah, Amando de Ossorio's final chapter in the Blind Dead series. Lovely, lovely Night of the Seagulls. And if you all will join me next week, I will be reviewing a classic motherfucking movie. One of my favorites that I've loved for a very long time since I seen it on TV. And I had to get a badass copy of it when it finally came out because I had a DVD copy. It was like the only thing around. It's like that's why I love a lot of these companies that are coming out with shit, because it was either like things were absolutely impossible to find. You had to find another collector that was willing to get rid of it, or some kind of shit, eBay, all that kind of crap. Or if you could find on Amazon, it'd be a DVD fucking Region 3 import for $400 fucking dollars or something, or straight up out of print. But a lot of these companies are coming out with and not just Blu-ray high def quality type shit for them, but also just like packed with extras, all kinds of cuts, stuff for the real like movie geeks. Yes, us movie geeks. I bring this up again. Like we love that shit, and I will be reviewing the lovely film Alligator, starring Robert Forster. I fucking love that movie. It is just so great, so great. The miniature sets and everything. Oh, can't wait to talk about that motherfucker. So yeah, this week Episode 6, Night of the Seagulls. Next week, episode 7, Alligator. Ah. So, all right. Tippy tie my damies. Until next time, this has been Pootie Tang with Reviewedly Interrupted. Deuces. Hey. Booyah!